They say some sounds can change the atmosphere. But there's one sound that can change your destiny. If you're hearing this right now, it's not a coincidence. Something inside you is called, a call to break through, to prosper, to finally breathe in peace. Today, maybe the impossible will start moving in your favor. Before you continue, tap the like button and write in the comments, "I open myself to today's miracle." This is more than a gesture, it's your first step of faith. Have you ever noticed how, sometimes, life just seems to get stuck? As if there's an invisible wall between you and everything you want? You see people succeeding, moving forward, smiling, and you wonder, why is it always harder for me? The bills arrive before the money does. Opportunities slip away at the last second. And little by little, your heart starts to grow tired. As if every effort were just another race with no finish line. But what if I told you the blockage isn't outside, it's inside? It's not that the world has closed off. It's the wounds, the fears, the guilt that made you stop believing. There are doors in the spirit that only open when the soul decides to believe again. And maybe, without realizing it, you locked those doors long ago. The day you were disappointed. The day you heard a no, and believed you weren't enough. But today, something different is happening. You're hearing this message for a reason. Time could have taken you anywhere, but it brought you right here. Because what's about to happen isn't just an audio. It's a reunion with what you once lost. Your faith, your strength, your right to believe that things can work out for you too. And you don't need to understand everything. Just listen with an open heart. Feel each word as if it were a gentle touch. Hope breathing again inside you. And that's what's going to happen here. The locks will begin to loosen. And the impossible will start to move in your favor. Keep listening. You're going to feel something different. A peace, a warmth, a shiver. Don't fight it. It's the sign that something greater is touching you. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the air flowing in and out slowly, as if each breath were washing your soul clean. Now, with faith, repeat silently or softly, "I release fear, and I receive abundance." Let that phrase enter your chest like a key turning an ancient lock. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders, the tension dissolving, the mind becoming still. Because this isn't about magic, it's about movement. The invisible movement that begins when you choose to believe again. Faith is the trigger that activates the impossible. It's when you choose to take a step even without seeing the ground. It's when the heart says yes before the mind understands why. Perhaps until now, you've tried to control everything, the timing, the outcome, the path. But God doesn't work under human control. He moves through surrender, not through desperation. He acts in the silence, when you finally stop struggling alone and say, "I trust." God doesn't need logic to act. He only needs a willing heart. A heart willing to start over, to forgive, to let go of what no longer fits. When the heart opens, heaven responds. And what seemed stuck begins to align. Contacts appear, doors unlock, ideas emerge, paths are revealed. Do you remember that dream you almost gave up on? It's still alive, waiting for the right moment to bloom. And that moment could be now. So, keep your eyes closed for a moment longer. Feel that gentle presence surrounding you. It's not imagination, it's response. It's the beginning of the miracle you just allowed to happen. There are people who heard this same message and said, "It was just a coincidence." Until they received a call, a deposit, a proposal that changed everything. And perhaps, at this very moment, the universe is preparing your answer. You just need to continue until the end, because the miracle doesn't happen in a rush. It happens in surrender. Lord, touch now this life that listens with an open heart. Visit every place where fear exists, every corner where doubt resides. Break the weight of scarcity, shatter every invisible barrier that blocks the flow of blessing, and blow with your breath of life the fresh wind of prosperity. In this moment, may everything that was stagnant begin to move again. May doors that seemed sealed open gently. May lost time be restored, and what was denied until now become favor. Lord, grant rest to those who have been struggling for so long. There are tired hearts, minds that no longer know how to continue. Touch these souls, Father, and return peace to them. Teach that to prosper is not to rush, but to trust. Money is only a tool, but true abundance comes from your love and the courage to start over. Transform tears into direction, failures into lessons, and make the impossible the new normal. Open paths that no one else could open. Show that no obstacle is greater than your power to create new possibilities. And from today, Lord, may every step of this person be guided by faith, wisdom, and purpose. May they see opportunities where they once saw barriers. May every decision be illuminated by your presence. And may abundance, peace, and gratitude become the path they walk. Because when you touch, nothing remains the same. And this moment is not a coincidence, it is an answer. Heaven has moved, and the miracle has already begun. Amen. If you felt something, a calm, a shiver, a tear, do not ignore it. This is the response. It's heaven saying, I have heard you. Write now in the comments, I receive my new beginning. These words have power. They seal what has been declared over you. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today. You could be the channel that changes someone's life. And before leaving, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and continue in this chain of faith. Because today's miracle is just the beginning of something much greater.